coming off the last chapter where Genos showed his feat by obliterating a dragon level monster with ease, and that is because of the help of Dr. Kusenos' upgrade. And the fight went really easy that they didn't show the details, but we're definitely getting a hint that the new Genos is really powerful, well, arguably top 5 in the association right now. And we're moving on to the new chapter, so apparently this is the first time that Genos has been to Saitama's new apartment, and he offers a help to request for a bigger room, but Saitama rejects the offer, as that size of room is what he asked for, specifically. And Genos, being a pusher, forces his way to live with Saitama and says, "Just think of me as some kind of decoration sitting in the corner." And Saitama insists that Genos isn't gonna learn anything from watching his daily life, and Genos denies it by pulling up the notebooks. And finally, he says something that's been on his mind since he got upgraded, which is asking Saitama for a spar, and Saitama is down for it. And then they arrive to the battlefield, probably the same place that they went to back in season 2. And Saitama says it's easier to find a monster than a stag beetle nowadays. So it indicates that at least he's aware of that situation, apart from what's triggering all the monsters to appear. And so, the fight begins. Genos makes a move by turning on the lightning core, then he flies straight to Saitama, but Saitama can't bear the brightness that comes out of it, so he closes his eyes. And Genos clenched his fist on Saitama, and as his fist is about to land on Saitama's face, he stops it. But look, this is the impact of that unlanded punch. Probably isn't as big as Saitama's punch, but he could come close to that. And take a look at this thing. Not sure if it's a lizard or a monster or even a tiny cyborg, but the fact that Murata actually spends time to draw this thing, it could be a hint in the future, like a spy from the organization, I don't know. Anyway, Genos says that he stops because the fight will only get Saitama's outfit dirty. And instead, he wants to ask Saitama whether or not he's gotten stronger after changing parts. And Saitama wants to prove he can be a great mentor by saying, "That flashing light move you did earlier, it was super bright. Whether or not you've gotten stronger, you at least got brighter." Oh my god. And he just makes Genos discouraged even more. I mean, look at his face. And he thinks that Saitama closed his eyes not only because it was too bright, but his strength is of no concern to him. He also thinks that from Saitama's perspective, he hasn't grown the tiniest bit. And he says to Saitama that he will consider changing the environment from the Hero Association to soon to be established Neo Heroes. And by the way, this Neo Heroes is the new hero organization that Axel and Raiden are joining, and is a threat of the Hero Association's existence that's been talked about a few chapters back. So it's finally gonna make a debut in the next chapter. We'll see. So, Genos goes on about the negative side of the association, saying that the scandals occurred there have started to get leaked. And he mentions about the association using biased media coverage and commercials. And Saitama is like, "Ah, that thing, I'll twist you, huh?" Quoting Tatsumaki's AI-generated commercial. And Genos says he got this information from the scouts. And it could be that there's an insider among the Hero Association executives who leaks the scandals on purpose. And Genos says that they have headhunted personnel from within the association. And the Neo Hero candidates have surpassed 2,000 versus Hero Association 600, and on top of that there will be some of the S-class from the association, plus the ones that never stood out in public joining in.
Jordan Poole, come on, Julius Randle, come on.
And he says it's a good reason for him to learn how to become stronger by meeting and getting hints from those people. And then Saitama asks Genos if his motive is to get revenge. "And what if I killed the cyborg?" Saitama said. And Genos simply replies that Saitama would have remembered if he fought that cyborg. We all know that Genos knows how strong Saitama is, so that cyborg could be crazy strong or not, given on how oblivious Genos is. Anyway, Genos asks Saitama if he would join the Neo Heroes with him, considering that the association doesn't value him highly enough. And Saitama is like, "Nah, too much effort." And Genos, after all the information he knows of and tells Saitama, he goes like, "Alright, I won't do it either." And that's where this chapter ends. I personally would love to see all the Neo Heroes to be revealed, as I'm sure this is gonna bring us closer to the organization, or probably God at this point. So, thanks so much for watching, and as always, until next time, peace.